Hello my friends, Ellen here. Hope all you're doing well. Welcome back to my Southern Kitchen and the 7th episode of Ellen's Fall Baking Series 2022. My friends, have I got a treat for y'all. Are you a fan of the classic Snickerdoodle cookies? Well, we're going to give it a twist. How does Sweet Potato Cheesecake Snickerdoodle sound? Ooh, yes, sugar. And my friends, these are so simple and easy to make. The bomb.com delicious. We're going to have a sweet surprise when you bite into them. And we're going to coat them in the luscious cinnamon sugar glaze. Sure to make your mouth water. A great new addition to the fall season. And this will be the best cookies you ever had. Everybody's going to fall in love with these. And I'll post a complete recipe along with the instructions down below in the description box. And also check out my sweet potato recipes playlist, my fall baking recipes playlist, and my previous video, Copycat Starbucks Pumpkin Spice Frappuccino. I'll post a link to all three of those down below in the description box. So grab your cinnamon sugar, your cream cheese, and boil your sweet potato sugar because we're about to bake some sweet potato cheesecake snickerdoodle magic in my Southern Kitchen. Here we go. Alright my friends, the first step we're going to do is cook our sweet potatoes, and I have my fire over high heat. In my pot I have one large sweet potato that I peeled and cut into chunks, and I got them under some water, and all we do is bring them to a boil. Alrighty my friends, our sweet potatoes has came to a boil, so all we do now is let them cook until they fork tender, about 15 minutes. Alright my friends, let's take a look at the sweet potatoes. Oh yeah, nice and fork tender. You see how it breaks apart? That looks great. So now I'm going to drain my sweet potatoes and I'll bring you back. Alright my friends, I'm through draining my potatoes, and I rinse them under cool water, and I mash them up a little bit and put them in my blender, and I add a little bit of the cooking water. So now we're going to cover the blender. And we're going to puree them. Alright my friends, I'm through pureeing my sweet potatoes, and this is what they look like. Nice and smooth. And we're going to use 3/4 of a cup for the cookie dough and 1/2 cup for the sweet potato cream cheese that we're about to make next. In my bowl, I have a 1/8 ounce block of cream cheese at room temperature. And we're going to add in 1/4 cup of white sugar. And now we'll puree sweet potatoes. And we're going to cream these on medium speed until they're fluffy. To our cream cheese and sweet potatoes, we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg and 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And we're going to continue mixing until they're well blended. Alrighty my friends, I'm through mixing up my sweet potato cream cheese, and this is what it looks like. Can smell the sweet potatoes and the cinnamon and nutmeg. That looks great. Alright, so now we're going to set this aside while we work on the cookie dough. We're going to start with the dry ingredients first. In my bowl and sifter, I have 3 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. And into our flour, we're going to add in 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And sift these together, or you can whisk them. So now we're going to set the dry ingredients aside while we work on the wet ingredients. In my large bowl, I have 1 cup, which is 2 sticks of unsalted butter at room temperature. And into our butter, we're going to add in 1/2 cup of packed light brown sugar and 1 cup of white sugar. And we're going to cream these on medium speed until they're fluffy. our butter and sugars, we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, 1 extra large egg at room temperature, and our 3/4 of a cup of pureed sweet potatoes. And continue mixing until they're well blended. Alrighty, now we're going to slowly add the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Alright, last of the flour. Mix this in until it's well incorporated. Alrighty, my friends, I'm through mixing up my cookie dough. So now we're going to place our cookie dough and sweet potato cream cheese into the refrigerator. We're going to cover it and let them chill for 1 hour. And I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, our cookie dough and our sweet potato cream cheese is nice and chill. Now we're ready to form them into cookies. So I have my ice cream scoop. Gonna take a layer. Then gonna flatten it like a pancake. Just like that. And then I'm gonna take a tablespoon of the cream cheese filling. And then I'm gonna take another scoop of cookie dough and put it on top. And then we're gonna seal the edges. Make sure the cream cheese close. Want to roll it tightly. Roll into a ball, like so. And then I have my cinnamon sugar, a 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and a pinch of ground nutmeg. Let me get this out the way. And then we're going to roll it in the cinnamon sugar. Just like that. And then we're going to place it onto my cookie sheet. A 9 by 13 inch cookie sheet that I lined with parchment paper. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish with the rest of my cookies and I'll bring you back. Alrighty, my friends, I got all my Snickerdoodles together. So in total, I have 12. Or you can make them any size that you prefer. Now we're ready to put them in the oven. We're going to put them in the preheated 350 degree oven. And we're going to let them bake for about 15 minutes. And I'll bring you back. Alrighty, my friends, I have taken my Snickerdoodles out of the oven. It smells good. Love the smell of freshly baked cookies. And they're nice and cracked on top. And look at the cinnamon sugar on them. So now I'm going to let them cool for about 10 minutes. And then I'll plate them up. And then we'll give them a taste. Alright, my friends, there you have it. Sweet Potato Cheesecake Snickerdoodle Cookies. Doesn't that look good? Now it's time for the best part, the tasting. Here we go. Look at that. Look at this cookie. Nice and golden brown on the bottom. Have a bite. Lord have mercy. These are so tender, it just melts in your mouth and break apart. Flavorful, bursting with sweet potato goodness. You can taste the spices too. You can see the cream cheese filling in the middle. This is marvelous, my friends. Please give this recipe a try. This deserves another bite. Yum-o. Sweet Potato Cheesecake Snickerdoodle. My friends, I want to thank all y'all for watching and joining me in my southern kitchen today. If you enjoyed this video recipe, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to share this with your family and friends. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell so that way you'll be notified when my new videos come out. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Ellen's Homemade Delights, and Instagram at Ellen Delights, and the hashtag Ellen's Homemade Delights. And to purchase a cookbook along with your picture, please send me an email, ellenshomemadedelights@gmail.com. I would love to see your beautiful creations with my recipes. And I'll see you next time. Let's eat and much love.